There's them smoke signals again. I wonder what they mean.
I don't know. I ain't hanging around to find out.
Hey, Bill, what does it say?
Nothing as far as I can make out. I know one thing, no Indian ever sent a message like that.
Well, that's what I was thinking, but if it ain't the Cheyennes or the Sioux up in them hills, who is it?
I'd give a month's pay to know. Remember what happened the last time we spotted those smoke signals around these parts?
Well, the Mesa City stage was robbed, but... Hey, Bill, do you think?
Come on, Jingles.
Man, I don't want to hang around here any longer. We can help.
Look out!
Let them go. We got the silver. Maybe the next time they'll bring out twice as much.
Stagecoach. He wasn't due back till tomorrow.
He's got no driver.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Guard's dead. Driver's missing. What about the payload? It's gone down to the last ingot.
I lost $12,000 in silver on this stage. And I lost a couple of more good men. Well, this is the third time in the past 2 months. What kind of a stage line you running here, Slate? Look, I can't help it if these hills are crawling with outlaws. That's the marshal's job.
And we'll take care of it, too. Why me
That's
and...
enough, Jingles. He's got a point there. Oh. When do you plan on making your next shipment?
Well, right away. They need this silver over in Mesa City.
How heavy do you usually make these silver ingots?
Standard size. 10-pound bars. Why?
This time you'll make them 200.
200-pound ingots? Why, it'd take two to handle one of them.
That's right. And too awkward for a pack horse to carry.
Oh, I get it. No outlaw in his right mind would tackle one of them, even if he did stop the stage.
That's right. How soon you be ready?
I'll have them ready for you in the morning.
We'll meet at Slate's office just before the stage is ready to pull out.
Right.
Give me a hand, Jingles.
Morning, Marshal. Jingles.
How you doing, Sandy?
Just in time for the best cup of coffee in El Dorado.
Fine. How do you feel, Peggy?
How do you expect me to feel when the man I'm going to marry thinks I'm the best cook in town?
Well, there isn't any doubt about that. When's the wedding take place?
In about a month. I'm riding up to the hills this afternoon to look at some property that we figure will make a pretty nice homestead.
I thought it was your turn to take the silver stage over to Mesa City.
It is. Or rather, it was. You see, Ned Parsons offered to swap places with me so he could be back here in El Dorado by payday.
Well, what'll you have, Jingles?
Well, we'll probably have lunch around noontime, and I ought to have a little snack to tide me over till then. Peggy, I'll have a nice big piece of fried ham and about 3 or 4 scrambled eggs and some potatoes and about 5 or 6 pieces of buttered toast.
Are you sure that's enough?
Well, come to think of it, it ain't very much, is it? Why don't you just throw on a nice side order of flapjacks, huh?
Why don't you have something while you're waiting?
Peggy, bring me a donut with my coffee, please.
Well, here's your silver, Canfield. Put on the stage, man.
Sure is a heavy hunk of silver. It's all them fellows can do to lift it.
That's the general idea. Say, Slade, you sure you don't want Jingles and me to ride along partway with that payload?
Oh, I don't think so, Marshal. Not much risk of losing the silver this way. And besides, I don't think it'll do the express company any good if people start thinking we can't get a shipment through without a couple of U.S. Marshals going along to give us a hand each trip.
What about you, Ken, Bill?
Oh, I reckon we can string along with Slade on this one. That 200-pound ingot looks foolproof to me.
All right, let her roll.
Have a good trip, Tony. Keep your eyes open.
Don't worry, Sandy.
Anything else, boss?
No, take the rest of the morning off. Thanks for everything, Marshal.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Well, it looks like everything's under control. What do you say we go over to Peggy's place for a little snack?
You mean to tell me you're still hungry after all you put away less than an hour ago?
No, I ain't hungry. I just want to prove to folks I ain't got lockjaw. Now, come on.
Hey, wait a minute. Look at that.
Yeah, he sure seems to be in a hurry to get to the hills, don't he?
You know, Jingles, I was thinking the same thing.
What'd I tell you? They're coming from the foot of Ball Mountain.
Let's ride over and have a look.
There she is, pretty as a picture.
Don't see anyone around. Whoever lit it must have hightailed it out when he saw us coming.
I wish Slade had taken up Hickok's offer to ride along with us.
That's just as I thought. No Indian ever made that.
No Cheyenne would take off and leave a fire burning. Wonder who did it.
If we knew that, we'd have the answer to a lot of questions. You know, something tells me we better head after that stagecoach on the double.
Hey, Bill, look down the hill. Ain't that Sandy Smith?
Well, we haven't got time to find out now. Come on, Jingles.
Hold it a minute, Mac. Well, I feel a lot better now if those smoke signals have stopped. It's an ambush!
It's here, all right, bigger than a horse.
We'll take care of that, all right.
Whitey, climb up and start a rolling.
All right, right through. Bring me the hacksaw and the crowbar. We'll cut this thing up so we can carry it.
any sign of it?
No, and I don't like it. We should have spotted that stage long ago. Hey, what do you make of that?
I don't see anything.
Looks like a man. He's been wounded. Come on. It's only the stage guard.
Think we ought to take him back to El Dorado?
Won't help him any now. Whoever did it can't be too far ahead. Those wheel tracks are still pretty fresh. Come on.
Well, so far so good. We'll clear out the far end of the canyon.
What about the stage?
Turn the horses loose. The stage can stay here until it rots for all I care.
I wouldn't count on that. Listen.
It's Hickok, and that hungry deputy of his.
Come on, while we still got a chance.
You turn those team horses loose?
They're on their way. Head for the back of the canyon. We can get out through the pass.
They pulled off the trail there, Jingles.
Are you sure, Bill? It looks like a dead end to me.
Take another look over there behind those trees.
Stagecoach, all right. How do you reckon they got it in there?
Same way we will. Somebody held back that brush while the rest of them drove it on through. Let's take a look.
We've been outsmarted, Bill. Somebody lifted that silver as heavy as it was. I bet they were here in a wagon.
I don't think so, Jingles. Only a horse or mule could get through the back of that canyon.
Silver filing? You mean they sawed that 200-pound ingot up into little pieces and carted it off?
These fellows are no run-of-the-mill group, Jingles. Somebody in town's tipping them off to every move we make.
Yeah, and it ain't hard to figure out who. That Sandy Smith better have a pretty good alibi when we ask him what he was doing so near that signal fire.
What's the matter with you, Slade?
What's the matter with me? 200 pounds of solid silver, vanishing into thin air, and 2 more of my men killed. That's what's the matter with me.
Well, the whole thing wouldn't have happened if you hadn't turned down Marshal Hickok's offer to tag along with the stage.
Take it easy, Canfield. I'm as much to blame as anybody. I should have insisted on going along.
You did your duty when you spotted Sandy Smith by the signal fire on the hill.
That's a matter of opinion. I said we weren't sure it was him.
Oh, he was in on it all right. That's why he switched jobs the last minute with Ned Person so he wouldn't get hurt by mistake.
That's a lie, Canfield. You know what I was doing up on those hills this afternoon?
We know what you were supposed to be doing, Sandy, but Bald Mountain don't look like much of a homestead prospect to me.
Bald Mountain? I wasn't within 5 miles of there. Are you going to let them get away with this, Bill?
I'm afraid I'll have to for the time being, Sandy. Whoever it was up in those hills had a pinto that's a dead ringer for yours. Well, Peggy?
If you're looking to get fed, forget it.
Now, hold on, Peggy. You know I had to arrest Sandy.
Sandy's innocent, and you know it.
Well, be that as it may, that's up to the court to decide.
Arrange for Sandy to get out on bail. The bank will loan you the money here on your restaurant.
Well, you going to quit starving us to death?
Well, all right. What'll it be?
Well, show me what you can do with a nice, great, big steak. Whoop! A big one. I can't figure it out. Why you throw Sandy in jail and then make arrangements for Peggy to bail him out?
Well, let's just say I'm a little local. That must be Slade and Canfield. Open the door to the cell. I want Sandy to hear everything that goes on without them knowing it.
on in, it's open.
Canfield here says you're planning to send another silver shipment out tomorrow.
That's right.
But aren't you taking an awful chance, Marshal?
What do you care? It's my silver, and they need it bad over at Mesa City.
Well, what are your plans, Marshal?
First, I want 2 stagecoaches with a guard and a driver on each.
2 stages.
One of them will act as a decoy. We'll load all the silver on the other one. I want the silver delivered here at the jail tonight, along with a load of rocks weighing about the same, and 2 regulation packing cases. Jingles and I'll attend to the final packing.
We will. We will.
What happens next?
That's up to the outlaws. I've arranged for 2 men to meet the stages at Benton's Forks. They'll ride along with the stage carrying the payload.
Which one will that be, Marshal?
Well, that'll be my business until it's time for them to split up.
There, I'm ready when you are. Them boxes are as much alike as 2 shells in a 6-gun. Shall I go tell them to start loading?
Now, wait a minute. I want to talk to Slate first in here. Hey, Slate. Can I see you in here a minute?
Right with you, Marshal. What's on your mind, Marshal?
About $15,000 worth of silver. Tell me, which stage has the better horses?
Well, they're both good teams. The ones on the first rig might shade the others a trifle. Why?
That'll be the outfit that's going to be carrying the silver. I figure as Wells Fargo agent, you're entitled to know.
Well, I thought you were planning on keeping that a secret.
And I am, as far as anybody else is concerned. Can I have your word on this?
You can count on me, Marshal.
Good. All right, load them up, boys.
What did Hickok want with you and me?
Oh, he just asked me a few questions about the guards and drivers. You know that man doesn't trust anybody?
You won't be riding with us, Canfield, so you've got a right to know how we're going to ship the silver through.
Well, that's up to you, Marshal.
What's going on the second stage? Jingles and I'll ride along with the other one as a decoy. The outlaws might attack if they figure there's only 2 men guarding the payload. They won't know about the ones hiding inside.
Well, isn't that a little risky, sending the real shipment through without a guard?
Well, they'd never guess we were going to send it down the South Trail. Hasn't been used in years.
Please, Sandy, it's no business of ours now that you're out on bail.
You're wrong, honey. Dead wrong.
All right, you mule killers, let's go!
Both know what to do.
Stay low, no shooting until the driver gets the signal. All right, take off.
Now remember, if they attack, make enough of a run for it to give Jingles and me time to catch up. You're going to take the South Road. A little rough, but you'll make it. Don't stop for anything or anybody if you can help it. All right, take off. Ooh, buckshot.
There they are again, right on schedule.
Yeah, but not from the same place. They were about 5 miles to the north the last couple of times.
My guess is they're going after the stage on the South Trail.
That let Slade out. He thought the shipment was going over the other one. Come on, Jingles.
I figured you had the only other horse in these parts that looked enough like mine to fool Jingles. Now start talking or you won't live to hang.
Here they come. Let's make a run for it.
Not for long. Look after the others, Jingles. Fill your through lining your pockets with your own silver. Now move.
Well, I don't know why I'm getting all this service.
Marshal's order.
Well, I was just taking care of the silver.
Then you were sure wasting your time. There wasn't any silver on that stage.
Are you crazy? I helped pack it. Tell him, Bill.
Tell him what? The both stations were carrying a shipment of rocks while the silver stayed here in the jailhouse safe?
You mean you fixed up another box and shipped it to Mesa City and didn't tell me anything about it?
I'm afraid so.
How do you like that? I'd take a chance of getting my brains blown out over a box of rocks. Things like that almost make a man lose his appetite.